My name is Renell Gary. This is my group. We came here to find out how hard it was living on the streets, how did people get to this point, and if drugs was a big part of this.
I've been living by the tracks for the last 3.5 years. I've met more of the coolest people. They literally will give you the coat off their back. I tell you, I quit meth by living out here.
You quit?
When I lived in the city, I was doing it all the time, but when I live out here, I don't.
I keep running out of money.
Huh?
What did it take to get off there?
Well, maybe a heart attack to start with. For real, yeah. I had 3 of them actually in Chico. And I moved back here because I was homeless for Chico. I had 2 homes in Chico. I had 2 homes up here at 9th and 8th Street. And then I lived at Serenity for a year, drug-free environment. I was doing crank almost every day there. I was around more needles, more drugs, hypothetically, factitiously speaking, than you've ever seen in your life at this drug-free place. And I wanted to be away from it. Oh, go ahead, ask. A-S, ask backwards, I kid you not. You'll find it a lot in this town. You will, you'll find it in this town.
How old are you now?
50 years old. He's 62, you mind telling him? This is Boxcar Willie.
I got out here in 1988 to pick up my brother. Out south where I live, it's legal. Yeah, they sell jars of cross-tops and pink hearts in stores.
My dad invented
all
that
the chemicals
drug.
you need to make methamphetamine, you can buy there illegally. But out here on the West Coast, it's illegal, it's against the law.
Benzodrine.
But out here's where I do it. Out there, all I do is work. So since about 1988, that's what I've been doing.
Living on the streets out here rough? Is it rough?
Like I said,
a lot weekly?
Well, I've done about 30 years in the penitentiary, yeah. I've had a few legal problems.
Yeah.
So the police bother you guys a lot?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Oh,
How
yeah.
old are you now? How old are you
54.
now? 54.
I'm still in my prime.
Do you have any family?
I feel bad about that because I told a wife and 5 kids in 1988 I'd be gone for a week or 2. And it's been a long week or 2. I'm still that week or 2. I just haven't made home yet.
What part of Florida?
Panama City.
I'm from Miami.
It's too expensive down there. See,
the
the further in Florida I go, the more spendy it starts getting. And all the money you give there is foreignly. The foreigners own the motels, the liquor stores, all the money you're putting out is going to an island somewhere right out there.
So do you regret coming out here doing meth?
Oh no, I could go home anytime I want. See, I get a Social Security check every month. You know, so.
Have you seen your family since?
No.
Have you spoken to them?
I don't talk with my wife or my kids. No. Because that big question comes up: when you coming home? And I have trouble answering that because I'll be coming home any day now. I've been coming home any day now for 22 years. So I'm traveling slow. I want to go home, but
there is something about
I need to get started. Yeah, because out where I live out south, our nights don't get as cold as the days do here. Our ocean doesn't get this cold. And why am I out here torturing myself? Life's a lot different out here.
Yeah, we were just wondering, how is it living on the streets? Is it rough? Like, how did you get to this point?
I came out here.
You came out
I wasn't
here?
thrown out here.
Okay.
I don't have any problems with the cops, you know, other than the cops chasing you off in the middle of the night. But the funny thing is, everybody looks at this as a great big problem. It's not. It's a bunch of little problems in a basket. I call it genetic destiny. All these people could have turned left instead of right when they went out the front door. You never know. Half a dozen in here are on fixed incomes, and their landlord kept raising the rent, so they don't have a place to live anymore. I understand $26 million in the last 6 years have been given to humble homeless people. We have a very giving and generous community. Just all the money disappears before anybody else sees it. That much money, all these people should be back at work. See, Can create a company for all these people to go to work. But we need taxpayers if we're going to fix the world back up. So I started asking them, you have a dream, what is it? What would you like to do? You know how to do something, you've always wanted to do something. I was surprised at the answers I was getting. The old guys, they want to help too. Started talking to contractors, built a little one-bedroom house for about $20,000 that you can add on to. Put them on a piece of property with an interest-free loan. I know how to get contracts for businesses and stuff. Get them making shirts, growing tomatoes, anything instead of just sitting around. Have them become taxpayers again. 1.2 million pounds of garbage per person per lifetime. We better start making things to last instead of things to throw away.
So do you get bothered a lot living on the streets? Do people mess with you?
Not at all.
Not at all?
You know, drifters, but I don't worry about people.
But you don't really have too many problems.
Would you say drugs played a big role of most of everybody who lives on the street?
Absolutely not. Matter of fact, the methamphetamine problem in Humboldt County, 85% of them were Ritalin kids. I've done surveys about everything. You know, everybody's pointing their fingers at folks. Some of them are veterans. Richard was driving a dump truck 2 years ago. They prescribed him Risperdal, and that's Richard now. Didn't agree with him, I guess. A lot of these people take way too many pills. Half a dozen. I've been having them get after their doctors. They're knocking off some.
How long would you say you've been living on the streets?
Tuesday will be exactly 5 years. Every day people drive by and they laugh at me. That's why I keep it like this. It kind of amazes me.
That's what it was? It was a message?
Yeah. People laugh every single day. Kind of funny, huh?
Yeah, this was a good little experience, you know what I'm saying? Seeing how hard people live in the streets, rough. You see people lose their mind, fucking with them drugs. Leave them drugs alone.